It is Wednesday night, December 1st. It is the first day of the last month of 2022. Can you believe it? It is 5 p.m. I am here to do some sprints, some prolific sprints. NaNoWriMo is done. I hit my 50K, so I'm just here to kind of revise the stuff I printed or wrote or related. You know, I'm a professional. It's how my mouth works. Let's get this ball rolling and I'll explain to you how it works. So, hi, y'all. If you don't know me yet, I am KibbyRose. I am your resident lesbian, psychic stoner, authortube, writer, person, all frontier. I am here this evening because, there's a lot of stuff I got to get done still because I busted my butt writing words for Nano. And now I have to go back to I have to go over I think 12 or 15 chapters and kind of revise things. So, the way I work this is I usually do a 10-minute sprint just to start things off. I might skip that today depending on how many people are here and what we're up to. My eyelash is okay, you done? You done. Okay. Anyway, I usually do a 10-minute sprint first and then 4 25-minute sprints after that. I might change it to 20 because I've been noticing that that seems to be the popular number. We'll see what happens. But anyway, I am here to say hello to y'all. Let's see who's in the chat because, it's a quiet night. Everybody's busy doing holiday stuff. So, Devin, I love Devin. Devin always pops into the chat, and I think, I don't blame him. Truthfully, guys, I live off Devin's list. Correction. Usually, last 2 days I have been lacking because of the fact that I've had writers whatever overload. I've had to take a break. Writer's hangover. That's what they call it. So the last couple of days I haven't been on it. But if you haven't checked out Devin's playlist yet, Devin has all of the playlists for writer sprints for Authortubers. NaNoWriMo, oh my gosh, I did so much keeping up with his list in regards to that's one of the reasons I was able to hit 50K is because of all you wonderful people out there that had your sprints going, and I found them on Devin's list and I was able to survive well. So let's get this started with the first 10 minutes. I might have a friend pop in. We'll see. Who knows? It might be one of those things where it's just me tonight. Whoop, let's go like this. Like this. There we go. There we go. Devin dropped it. Thank you, Devin. I appreciate that. There's the link if you need it. Let's start with the first 10 minutes. Let's get this going. Also, for all of you, anybody who's new, and all of you returning people that are the replay crew, we love you. Like and subscribe. Remember to hit that bell so that if I do go live, because I do slumber party sprints, you will hear me. I will take care of that noise if you can hear it. But anyway, let's do the first 10 minutes and we'll get this going. And in 3, 2, 1, sprint! That's how I feel about that. All right, we're going to set this at 5 minutes because for those of you who don't know me, yeah, if I don't set a timer, I will sit here and ramble forever. Anyways, what did we all do? So is anybody in the chat? What did we all do? How did we do that sprint? I am doing actually really well. I'm impressed with the way that I wrote out what I wrote during the NaNoWriMo, because honestly, I'm just adding in a little bit of detail here and there, and I'm super stoked. So, and I'm having to add, I'm having to go back and add some little notes in to what I'm doing. Don't ask me why word count. I'm not counting words anymore, guys. I hit the 50K. As far as I'm concerned, I'm at how many words in my book? I'm at 68,518 words in my book. And that's kind of where I'm going with the count numbers. So we had some new people pop in. Hello, Alia Marie. Hello, which is very interesting because my main character is actually, her name is Ariadne Marie. And I think that's very interesting because Alia Marie sounds very similar to my main character. So hello and welcome. If you haven't been here before, I'm KibbyRose. I'm a little hyper. I'm a little crazy, but I'm here to help you write. And yeah, that's what I do. I distract you after the sprints to help you just kind of, yeah, basically distract you, and then you can get back to work. Hello, Autumn. Hello. I think I've seen you once before. I'm not quite sure. Your energy feels familiar. So I think I've seen you once before, and I'm about to sneeze, guys. We'll see if it comes. But I am super stoked. So like I said before, I hit 50K in my Nano. And I ended up working from chapter 19 all the way to chapter 31. Actually, we're on chapter 33 because I forgot to write chapter notes for the last two. So because I was just busting out words, I'm literally just going back and adding in stuff. And right now, I forgot that I get to start at kind of a really fun part, because it's a part when one of my characters, Alex or Xander, depending on who you're talking to, he is making his way back to the penitentiary through the underground passage, and he is finding out that somebody might have been there and caught on to his little venture to town, because he's not supposed to be in town. His territory is somewhere else. So him showing up in town kind of irked all the townspeople, and there was a nice little brawl. And because he's in the underground passage, he's finding out that there was two people that just so happened to be in that underground passage at the time, and he's finding the evidence. So I'm forgetting how much there's a little bit of detail that I didn't add during this part while I was doing the NaNoWriMo sprints, because it's stuff I wanted to think about, because it's actually like the visual. For those of you who don't know, my book is actually, I'm writing it very different than most people because of the fact that my book is actually based on dreams I have had since I was about 10 or 11. I have a dream book that I used to keep detailed notes in regarding the dreams, because I would have the dreams more than once. And so when I write my book, I can actually recall my dreams, and I can recall them in perfect detail. I have found out that I do have an eidetic memory, a photographic memory of sorts. And it really does, like, I wish it was a little bit more useful in everyday life. But for my book, I'm finding out that it's actually very useful, and I'm able to recall what I need to. But I can see the scene in such detail that I have to be careful writing description, because I can go on for like 3 pages with description because of how much I can remember in detail. So I left kind of that stuff out. And that's why I'm kind of excited, because I get to go back in and rewrite. And this was such a, like, the underground passage is so unique in the way that it's like designed, that even though I can't describe all the detail of what I see, it's still fun to recall the memory and go back into it and see it. And yeah. So that's kind of what I'm doing, and it's putting a smile on my face. It's putting a glow in my cheeks. Obviously, I can see I'm turning red a little bit because it's fun. It's one of those really fun scenes to write. So that is the 5 minutes that we had up for that. So I found out, guys, that 20-minute sprints evidently is the kind of popular number when it comes to sprints. So I'm going to keep it at 20 minutes. We're going to slide right into a 20-minute sprint. Come back if you want to me to entertain you for another 5 or 7 minutes, depending on who's in the chat, depending on who wants me to entertain them. So 20 minutes is on the clock. We're going to do another sprint here. I really love the scene I'm writing, and I really want to get into it. Oh, good. Autumn agrees. 20 is perfect. Okay, so 20 minutes on the clock, and we're going to sprint it in 3, 2, 1. Sprint! Oh, wow, that was a bad one. Sorry, guys. Oh yeah, I'm used to 25 minutes. I'm gonna have to get used to that, guys. Wow. Sorry about that. By the way, time's up. Surprise. So anyway, it looks like my Wi-Fi is low. Y'all let me know if you guys are having trouble hearing or seeing me. Yeah, just let me know. If not, I'll have to deal. But yeah, we've been it shut me off earlier when I was actually working. So yeah, please forgive me if we end up sounding like a robot. But I'm back. Hello. Hello, lovelies. Happy 20-minute mark. Actually, it's the 40-minute mark. How did we all do? I am, as you guys couldn't tell, I am super into this scene, and I'm getting used to changing it to 20 minutes. So that is something I have to, yeah, I'm going to have to keep a better eye on. But I am rather enjoying adding, I totally forgot to add in how Alex communicates. Like my character has some special abilities, and there's a candle. And I forgot to add in exactly how he interacts with the candle. So I'm having fun again. I don't know. This book is just, it's fun for me to write for some reason, and I don't know why. Thank you, Devin. I look and sound okay, good. Well, I was getting the little Wi-Fi warning on my end telling me, move closer to your router. So I was like, I'm as close as I can get to my router. It is literally right outside my door. So unless I go and stand next to it holding my laptop like, hi, everybody, I have to stand here next to my router because it's throwing a fit. No, it's as close as I can get it. So this is interesting. I just had a woo. This is what we call an author's brain fart, because I just looked at my notes for my book and just like dove into my book, and then it was just like, oh yeah, I still have 2 minutes that I have to sit here and talk. Forgot about that. Anyway, we have somebody who just popped in, just in case. Hey, you. It's been a minute since I have seen you. Did well here all November. In fact, nice. Didn't participate in Nano, but made 50K. I had a feeling because you were working on that short story that turned into like a novella, and are you turning it into a full book now? Yes, guys, I am learning terminology. Are you impressed? Anyway, but yeah, Justin, I remember you mentioning at the beginning of Nano that you were working on the whole a short story thing, and then it was just like, tried the short story, didn't work out, ended up being longer. So is it going to be longer than a novella? Is this going to end up being another book for you? Because those of you that don't know, Justin is quite renowned or expertise wise in the whole author bizarre, as we call it. He has quite a few books out. I don't even know what books you have out, honestly. I just know from your information and your input and everything else that I was really hoping that a couple people were going to pop in tonight, because I actually have, well, I should just post a thing on my Facebook, but I have to announce the winners for the people that participated in my whole Nano Rido thing, because for anybody who popped in during my thing, there's going to be a little gift for you, a little present, a little surprise. So I do have the top 3 winners. I shared them last night on my slumber party stream. If any of you haven't checked that out, Kibby got a little drunk online, and Cora joined us. Sako was there too. But yeah, I was supposed to have a friend come and join us, and this was the 3rd time that she has ditched out on me. So I still ended up having fun, and it's a great little giggle. There's some good laughs in there if you guys need just a break. There's no writing sprints. It's literally just a little slumber party thing, but it is a little good escape if you need it. So we are down to the last 9 seconds of that little chitty chat. So we are going to put this at another 20 minutes. I will try this time to remember I will try to remember this time to unmute the mic before it goes off. So 20 minutes on the clock. We're going to get back into this sprint. Y'all know what time it is. Okay, anyway. And in 3, 2, 1, sprint. Is it that one better? No, I like mini. Oh, that one doesn't work. You love it. You hate it. It's that wonderful timer that's like, hey, by the way, it's time to take a break. And listen to me. But, you know, you don't have to listen to me. You can listen to me if you want to. Now, here's the thing. I want you to do something for me real quick because I always forget to do this. And I forget everybody to do this. Do the stretch. Do the stretchy stretch. Get it going. You know, all the old elementary, middle school stretches that we remember from back in the day. Get it up here. I don't think you're supposed to do this one anymore, but this one helps me, so I do it. And the one in the back. So, how did we all do that sprint? There's like nobody in here, but that's okay. I don't do it for the people that are in here. I do it for the people that want to be here and that are here. And I do it, well, I do it for the people that are in here. That was, yeah. Wow. Insert foot in mouth. Let's try that again. I do it for the people that are in here, but I also do it for the replay crew because I know a lot of you come back and watch the videos over again just to get the sprints in or get the laughs in. Who knows? Maybe you'll make fun of me. I'm used to it. I've been made fun of my whole life. So I am almost at 69,000 words in my book, guys, which means if I started this sprint with like 69.5, I think I've added 400 words since I started this sprint, which considering I'm kind of just doing type edits, I'm actually kind of impressed I have so many added. Oh, Devin. Hello. Thank you, Devin. I appreciate that you're still here. Well, I'm heck, what are you doing at this late hour anyway? But then again, I also know you're an insomniac. And I'm shocked you haven't come in with food yet. Because guess what? I'm going to come in with food. I had one of those Golden Graham snack bars. These are my hidden obsessions. I will eat an entire box of these in like less than 2 days. It's horrible, but and I think it's hilarious because they even have on the box that it's like, this is a treat. It's not a nutritional snack. And I'm like, well, yeah, no, it's not a nutritional snack. It's better than a granola bar. When it tastes that good, there's no way that that's nutritious. I know I'm wrong, but there are some good things that are nutritious and taste good, but still. You ate before the stream. Oh. Well, I'm surprised. Normally it's always dinner time for you. What did you see? When people say I ate before the stream, depending on where my mind is at the time, I could run 2 different directions with that. And that's getting me into trouble. So, anyway, I actually ate before the stream too. I actually had a little chicken sandwich and stuff. So that was my little thing before the sprint. And I did the self-care. But I think this next sprint, I might have to do a self-care break. So I might disappear off the screen for a couple minutes. But I'll be back. And we do have one more sprint after this, guys. So it's going to be 20 minutes for the next sprint. And then we got another 20 minutes after that. I'm just trekking along, getting work done, and I'm far more awake than I thought I was going to be. So if I'm awake and I'm still working, I'll keep sprinting, guys. So even though I say in my intro that I'm only doing a certain number of sprints, you kind of never know with me. So, but I am on a good part right now too, and this is the part that I actually struggled on before because it's so complicated. I literally have like Alex coming out of the passage, and I have Howard running from almost getting caught, who's catching Trinity, who's coming in from the dungeon, and he has to grab Trinity, get her to the conservatory while hiding from Alex, who's coming out of the library. And it's like one of those scenes where like at first I struggled to get it organized because in my head it's easy. In my head, the movements are just whoo, 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 easy, quick, no problem. on paper, putting it into a book, doing the descriptions, adding the dialogue, I kind of struggled with that. So I'm enjoying what I'm doing right now because I feel like, first of all, I feel like I did a great job the first time doing the descriptions. And now that I'm going in and just adding the little details, I'm super stoked on it. So that's the end of my little thing. Hey, Devin, I'm by myself. Usually when I got other people on here, I joke about not doing that many because I try to be polite to my guests. I was raised that way. But for me, if I'm still awake and we're still going, and I'm here, I'm gonna keep going. We'll see what happens. So 20 minutes on the clock. I am going to take a little break, just a little one. Probably about 5-10 minutes. I should be back halfway in. Yeah. But considering I've been going for an hour and 15 minutes already, and I was already prepping for an hour before this, I technically haven't taken a break in 2 hours and 15 minutes. And I worked. And I worked 2 hours before that. So anyway, I'm rambling. Sorry, guys. In 3, 2, 1, sprint! Oh, yeah. I am still not used to only doing 20 minutes, guys. For goodness sakes. I might have to turn it back to the 25 minutes just to save myself, because I am so not used to that. Well, I have officially hit 69,000 words in my book. Wow. Pretty impressed. Pretty interesting. And this is kind of I'm actually rather enjoying reading this part of my book. So, yeah, it's going to be fun. I actually think people are going to enjoy editing or maybe even reading this book. We'll see what happens. Justin did about 300 words. My Saturday dish internet is unstable due to snow blizzard, but I'm still here. Honey, I am kind of struggling with the same thing. My internet has kicked me twice, I think. Once, literally, when I started my psychic job, my day job, and again, it was what was it? It was earlier this morning when I was on a call. It kicked me again. Or was that today or yesterday? That was yesterday, actually. Oh, so my Wi-Fi has been messing up for a couple days now. Very interesting. But I don't have the excuse of a snow blizzard. So you're kind of lucky with that. At least you have an excuse. I don't know what our excuse is. First of the month, they're running updates. I don't know. Anyway, so I am still on chapter 19. That I started on chapter 19 an hour and a half ago. I'm still on chapter 19, but I think I'm halfway done with it. Yep, I'm right. Actually, no, I'm more than halfway done. I'm right at the end of it. But like I said, I'm really stoked at the way this chapter is turning out, the way this book is turning out. I mean, honestly, considering I'm enjoying going back and reading it, I'm hoping that it'll be the same when people actually read it. In my head, it looks good. We'll have to see what people say when they actually, truthfully, nobody's read it yet. So, and I'm still at the part where we're at the part where Alex has figured out people were following him, and he was able to zap out of there, and now Trinity and Howard are talking, and Howard is now left, and now Trinity is talking to Petunia, the cat, who's not really a cat. So it's very interesting the way this is going. So, wow, just heard they've closed half the country due to snow. People who are here out shopping are trapped and must stay overnight in supermarkets. Are you in the US, bro? I forget where you are. I gotta look at this now, because, like, dude, seriously? Let me look at this. I don't know if that's here. Where are you at, Justin? Because, oh, whoa. You must be over in Europe, or Iceland. Iceland's getting hit hard, dude. Because according to the maps, all of Europe is pretty much being covered in snow right now. For us, it's just Ohio and, yeah, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania area. We had a little bit of rain today, but not that much. But where are you at, bro? Because, yeah, dude, you've got to be in Europe. I think you are in Europe, because you're on Jack's streams as well. I'm sorry I don't remember where you are. I talk to a lot of people during the day, okay? I don't even and besides that, like, part of my job is not remembering where people are due to privacy reasons. So forgive me. But Europe, dude, guys, sorry. You guys are getting slammed hard with some snow. So, and I know some other people that are in Europe that are probably, oh, good gosh, poor Jack. Anyway, I think we have 30 seconds left of my little chat session. Again, don't forget to stretch here. Since I made it, I might as well use it. Stretch and save. Stretch and save. Just because, you need to read, which reminds me, I probably should press the save button. Save on my end too, so it's saving it. Okay, so Since we only got 15 seconds left on the clock, we're going here for another 20. You know what? I kind of want to do 2022 only because it's the last little bit of 20. Whoa. No, that's not what I meant. No. Okay, we're just going to leave it at 20 because, wow. Okay, so 20 minutes because that was very interesting what was happening there. 20 minutes on the clock. And sprint in 3, 2. Thank you for all of those that are still hanging out with me and bearing with me and having all the fun. 33 hours. Yes. You want to do a straight 33-hour sprint. You are insane. You are insane, Devin. Seriously. Good Lord. If you're dating anybody, oh, I give them great grace because you get, I don't know, you come up with some crazy ideas. I can only imagine what it's like dealing with you in your private world. What, Justin? I'm on the ceiling. Ah, yep. Oh, no wonder. No wonder. I can see. Yes, I saw. And that whole country, you guys are getting slammed for some reason. Boy, what did you guys do? Mother Nature's pissed off at you guys. Jeez. Or is this like normal winter in Denmark? I'm curious. I missed the snow. Last year I was in Washington and yeah, I missed the snow, which is kind of funny because my ex-husband would be like, what the hell? She misses the snow. But yeah, I actually do. I ended up loving the snow once. A lot of things change when you die and come back. Just going to say that. Anyway, sprint 20 minutes and in 3, 2, 1. Sprint! Push the button. Ah. Y'all, that's the time. It's the time. It's all done. And we've hit the 2-hour mark with this. And as much as I want to keep going, I do want to keep going, but I love the sprint clock. But I think I need to just go for a little while and shut it down. So, as much as I want to keep going with my book, my head is reminding me that I do psychic work. And yes, the brain must rest. So, if all of you didn't know, I am a psychic by day, and for all of you that do know or don't know, psychics, if you work for too long being a psychic and opening your channels, you can end up with the kind of migraine that is completely different than any other migraine in existence. And I've had several different kinds of migraines, including a spinal tap migraine. So this migraine is definitely the one of me opening my channels for too long. So I'm going to have to call it a night. Justin came in with one last comment. Back then we had, oh, that's right. I've not seen snowfall like this since 2010, 2011. And, which is making me wonder, because that was kind of the year that California had the major, like, El Nino or something like that, where it rained like crazy. Back then we had 4 meters. Holy moly. Laying about it stayed around for 3 months. When spring finally came and it thawed, they found a good many people dead in their cars. And probably a lot of people that had been buried in the snow, just their houses. Oh my gosh, that's so sad. I'm so sorry to hear that. Well, hopefully 10 years of advancement in technologies and everything else have made things better, and it won't be quite so bad this year. But I hope that you stay safe and you don't freeze and you have a generator, because that's what we had in Washington and it was a lifesaver. I am going to call it a night, folks. It's been 2 hours. My head, the lights. My name is, if you don't know me already, and if you haven't hung out with me so far, my name is KibbyRose. I am your resident lesbian psychic stoner. I do these Authortubes sprints because I'm working on my novel, The Roseland Chronicles. I stream Mondays and Wednesdays, usually Monday mornings at 11, Wednesdays at 5 p.m. I do pop-up sprints, so don't forget to like and subscribe and ring that bell. And I will see you guys next time. As of late, I hope all of you stay safe in that snowstorm in Europe, and I hope all of you have a wonderful weekend and a wonderful day. Guys, the countdown to Christmas has begun. I hope you all have a wonderful day or night or evening, afternoon, whenever you decide to watch this. Because, that's the way it goes. And good night.